Well, hey guys, welcome to Joy Hub. My name is Barry, and this is my wife Tracy. And this is brand new for us. Joy Hub exists really because of a journey of joy we've been on, and we want to help leaders and teams and couples take a journey with us into deeper joy. So this is new for us, not necessarily speaking together, but in front of a camera, it's new.
Very new for us, but we're excited to
Yeah.
see where God's going to take us on this journey together and with you as well.
Yeah. So what we want to do in this intro video is share a little bit about Joy Hub, but even before that, we want you all to get to know us as a couple. So I'd love for you to just share a little bit about how we met, early marriage, anything that comes to mind, just to introduce everybody to us.
Yeah. So we met down on the beaches in Panama City, but it's not what you're thinking. We were actually
Not at Club La Vila.
No, maybe if the summer before.
The summer before, yes. That's a whole nother story we'll share.
Yeah, maybe at some point. But yeah, we met down at the beach on a mission trip with Campus Outreach. So shout out to any Campus
Hey,
Outreach.
Campus Outreach.
We
Love you guys.
loved our years with Campus Outreach. So we were on a summer beach project, is what it was called, and we met and fell in love at the beach.
That brought me a lot of joy.
It
I
did.
know it didn't bring you joy the way I tried to flirt the first time by spiking the volleyball on you and
pulling my
pulling
braid.
your pigtails, but
We're gonna go into
we made
that.
it past that.
We'll go into that story at some point, I'm
Yeah.
sure, together. But yeah, we met. I was a brand new Christian at that point, young in my faith. Summer Project was there to kind of help me understand how to grow in my relationship with God. And then meeting Barry was like icing on the cake that summer. So we've been married 27 years, and we have
27 years.
3 amazing children, 2 boys and a daughter.
All adult children now.
Yes, almost empty nesters. We have our last one. I've already signed an apartment lease that's coming up pretty soon, so it's a new stage of life
Yes.
for us. So
Can't wait, actually.
I'm very excited about empty nesting.
Yes. I've spent all my career in full-time vocational ministry, 18 years on the college campus, turned 40 and realized, at least for me, I was getting a little too old for that. So transitioned into pastoral ministry. And then for the last 3 years, I've actually been in marketplace ministry, where I get to direct a city here in Atlanta, helping marketplace leaders grow in their relationship with Christ and become better husbands and mothers and fathers and wives, and just steward their business in a way that is honoring to God, but also just good for the community. And I appreciate you being the one to pour into our kids when they were little as a stay-at-home mom, but you've also had a career even in corporate. So why don't you share a little about that?
Yes. My degree is management, and once I was done managing our home and our children, and they were a little bit older, I did re-enter the workforce and worked in corporate America as a corporate trainer for a few years for a very large corporation, and I enjoyed that. It was a fun time to get creative and create content and a leadership training program for first-time leaders, and then it was overwhelming at some point, so pulled back, and now I'm working for a small business here in the Atlanta area. Love what I'm currently doing. I do miss being in the classroom. One of the things I loved about being a corporate trainer was getting to help people learn and grow in a classroom environment. So I do miss that, which is kind of why this is coming up with Joy Hub.
And I actually never got to see you in that classroom. So I look forward to this and kind of replicating that and just these conversations we're going to be having with folks. So we've been in a journey in our personal lives and in our marriage, honestly, into deeper joy. And that's what we want to share. We've learned a lot about how our designer designed us for joy, and even just some of the neuroscience behind that. We've learned how we were created for relational joy. And you put me onto something years ago that I've been kind of applying now for years and years, and that is journaling about things I appreciate in life. So I'd love for you to just unpack that a little bit, the power of appreciation.
I think it's so powerful. I think specifically in marriage, when appreciation levels are high, then you have a marriage that is joy filled. And when the appreciation levels are low, the joy is replaced by resentment. And so I just think shared joy and appreciation is a key to success in marriage and just in life and in all relationships. But I think especially that's been a big factor in our relationship. We've just been good at appreciating each other, and we have different ways that we do that. I know you've got some different things that you do that show appreciation and help you to remember to be appreciative.
Yeah, and we're going to share a lot about that over the coming days and months and hopefully even years. So Joy Hub is an online platform where we ultimately want to help leaders, we want to help teams, but we really believe we're called to first focus on helping couples journey into deeper joy together. So give just a tidbit of what that may look like.
I think it's going to look different. We've got different creative ideas. We want to just basically set you on a path toward joy, little steps, slow and steady, that you can take this little step. And we want to be kind of on the sidelines encouraging you toward better joy in your relationship, to start with, and then even maybe in a team environment or just one-on-one. But we want to help you be encouraged in your path toward joy.
Yeah. And you were even talking earlier with me, we want to learn from you. We want more joy with the interaction we're all going to have together. So in closing, we want to encourage you all to follow us on Facebook, Joy Hub on Facebook, Joy Hub on YouTube, and there'll even be some surprises in there. Sometimes it'll feel more curriculum oriented, where we want to encourage you to apply certain things in your life. And then there'll be other times where we're just out and about and enjoying something in life together. And we just want to share that with you all. So a closing question that we want to get your interaction on as we leave.
Yeah, we want to learn from you. It's just not us trying to lead you toward joy. We want to learn from you. So we, shared appreciation is a big part of how we keep joy in our relationship. So comment below, what are ways that you've experienced joy in your marriage? We would love to hear from you and learn from you as well.
Yeah. So that's a wrap for our introduction into Joy Hub. Let's go celebrate.
I know. Let's go on our date night.
All right. Cheers. See you guys.